Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against a cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we got a title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She was spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. That's an absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
All right. Here we go, yo. All right. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to the show. It's Thursday, the Thursday for the ladies. All right. Woohoo. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're here once again, as always, And we are all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hello, everybody. And don't y'all know that you're here today to watch this show, Hip Hip Hooray. We got Highway Star is number one. Now it's time to have some fun with a happy dance for you. That's right, and you know it's true. That what I'm going to do is see who's number two. Look, Griffey, it's you. Isn't that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right, let's see. Who else is here today, ladies and gentlemen? We got Griffey. We got Highway Star. My Tiny Chihuahua Live. What's up? Always great to see you. By the way, all right, so My Tiny Chihuahua Life did a live stream yesterday. I actually was on it for a minute. It was good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of fun. Apparently, she woke up this morning and on her phone it said that she had copyright on it. And I know first time I got my first notification of a copyright thing, I panicked. And so I understand what you're thinking, but there's a couple things about the copyright thing. One, if it's a copyright strike versus a copyright claim, makes all the difference in the world. It's probably just a strike, because if it was a claim, then YouTube might actually have already removed the video. You would probably have a warning on your channel when you go to the main, hub of your channel in your studio. It would have a big thing like a warning. Hey, you got a claim. But if it's you got a strike, because a claim isn't a big deal actually. If it's a strike, that's a big deal. You got to watch that. But it'll tell you, because you only get 3. But if it's just a copyright claim, not a strike, 3 strikes you're out. So think of it that way. That's a good way to remember the difference. If it's a claim or a strike, 3 strikes you're out. So you don't want a strike. But if it's a claim, all that means is that you can't monetize the video. And I don't think your channel's even monetized yet anyway, right? But I mean, really, that's all it is. So if you want to monetize a video and you get a copyright claim, depending on what the copyright is, probably what happened was something that you showed had copyright in it. Like, I get copyright claims all the time, and it's no big deal, but it's because I'll show a video and like the background music in the video, like I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm watching the video, but the algorithm sees the copyrighted music and gives it. So all you got to do is like get rid of that one little bit. I got a copyright claim the other day for a video that had like 20 seconds of something. A 3-hour video, I can't monetize it because there's 3 or 20 seconds of a clip that I showed that had a copywritten song in the background. It happens. It's all part of the YouTube game. But it's nothing to panic about. Don't even worry about it. Highway Star, Griffey, Tiny, Ron's here. What's up? Great to see you. Oh no, I can only see half of you. Let's see. Tiny Chihuahua, Terry Barnes, Frauditor Watch. What's up? See, and this is it's that time of year, man, with my allergies again. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Oh, my dearie dear. Okay, dead air. See, usually what I do when I have to do that is I'll put like music or something playing for a second. Sorry about that. Frauditor Watch is here. Hey, y'all. What's up? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. All right, My Tiny Chihuahua Life. Terry Barnes, what's up? Good morning, Jason Gutterman. Good morning, My Tiny Chihuahua Life. Highway Star, Ron Klutzer, and Frauditor Watch. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see who else is here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got today from the people person. 2 overweight frauditors spoke in an accent. I already blew it. Thank you, Hez. 2 overweight frauditors spoke in an accent. I said, cool accent. Are you frauditors from Ireland? One said, no, Wales, dummy. So I said, my apologize. So are you 2 whales from Ireland? And they'll be making fun of Tom Jones' home country, man. Andrew Forrest is here. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Paul of Scotland. All right, great to see you. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about. That's a freaking. I don't believe it. I've never actually done a scientific study to prove it, but I've always heard, like, in fact, I guess I could just Google it and find out the real story. I never even thought to do that. Just whenever I see one, it's always the same thing. There's a fly in here. And I always hear people say, oh, well, flies only live like a day or two or whatever. It's like, I swear that's the same one, though. He should be dead by now. Like, because it's always just the one. And it's not like I examine him under a microscope to see if he's the same guy or if he's a guy or if flies. Anyway, I can Google flies. I don't care that much about it. I just know that he was in my face 2 seconds ago and I swatted it. Let's see. David, Highway Star, Frauditor Watch, Tiny Chihuahua Life, Paul of Scotland, Methodist Dave is in the house. Good morning, Rash family. Good morning to you, sir. Absolutely, positively. King Stew 2000, good morning all. That's everybody. That's all of us. All right. Bonus joke. Look at this. 3 unwritten rules of frauditing. There aren't any. Thank you. Oh, my goodness gracious me. James Baker's in the house. Good morning, Hez. Good morning to you, sir. Great to see you, as always. Let's see. Brian Showman's in the house. Ding dong, ding dang, nabbit with these allergies. Let's see. Brian Showman, good morning. Oh, that's triple good, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Let's see. Highway Star, Terry Barnes, Paul of Scotland, Methodist Dave, James Baker, Mr. Thomas is here. Good morning, Hess and the Rash family. Quick question. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Rooster Cogburn is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, all. Great Thursday ahead. Oh, I hope so. Chris Kelling says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Chris. Great to see you. Paul Cohen says, yo, my peeps, you heard? Yes. The one and only Eli impersonation in full effect. I love it. Lexi Ann says, good morning to you, Lexi. Great to see you, as always. And let's get back on camera. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Great to see so many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people here once again. And as always. All right. Yes. Oh boy, it's Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. And what a week this has been. Woo-wee. A lot going on. This weather outside does not look promising at all. And I can tell it's going to be bad because it's already starting to get hot, but it's still dark out. So you know it's going to rain. It's going to be pretty heavy based on these clouds, and it's going to be hot on top of it. So then you get that humidity. And then I got to work this afternoon. So then I'm going to be out there sweating like an animal. It's going to be disgusting. Oh, boy, I can't wait. Anyway, I love my new job. I'm not complaining about it, but I am complaining about the weather. Damn it. Anyway, yes. So let's get this parted because I see it's the thing because I start the show so early. My basic daily routine now has become like I wake up, I take a shower, clean up, and in between that, like I, get everything set up for the show, and then I come out here. So I've only been awake for maybe 45 minutes at this point, and I didn't realize I was going to be hit this hard with an allergy attack this early in the morning. So I'm going to go take some allergy pills and maybe I got one of those. Dagnabbit. I found my Pure Mist. I have a My Pure Mist. It's one of those things where it puts the steam in your face. That thing's pretty cool. I used to use that a lot last time I lived in Wisconsin, and now that I'm back here, I feel like I'm going to start needing it again. So I'm going to go take some medicine and try to clear myself up a little bit. So let me just go ahead and jump right into a video right out of the gate so that I can buy myself a little bit of time to go take care of my business. How about, let's start, well, Unclean isn't here yet, and he usually shows up. So let's start with Lucid Dream, ladies and gentlemen. This is called Frauditor, FOIA, Fail by the Lucid Dream. Let's go. All right.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and I have a treat today because we have a frauditor who did not film in vertical for once. At this moron, we are going to be taking a look at Rockford Metro Press as he once again makes a complete and total nuisance of himself at the Rockford Police Station. But first and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Alrighty, Rockford Metro Press. We're here at District 1. File a police report on them security guards that took a picture of us. I filed a FOIA request. It said there's no photos available. Clearly in the video, you can see them taking a photo of us. So we're down here to file a police report. District 1. They said it's something like a felony to delete government documents. So we're here to file a police report.
So if you are unfamiliar with the Rockford Metro moron and his idiotic sidekick, just to fill you in a little bit, both of them have received lifetime bans from the Rockford Mass Transit District, as well as protection orders against them from multiple employees of the bus station. They can't go anywhere near the thing. Now, this Flat Earth reject is under the impression if the security guards who work for a private security company took a picture of him, which he can't prove, that they are required to give it to him if he files a FOIA request. I don't know what crayons he has been eating, but apparently it is the toxic kind, because obviously that is a complete lie. He is under the impression that it is a felony for this alleged picture to be deleted, a picture he can't prove was ever taken, but he is going to file a police report because they won't give him that picture. So that's where we are right now.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hello. What's going on?
Oh, we was here. We were wanting to file a police report.
Sure, what kind of report do you want to file?
It'd be destruction of government documents.
Destruction?
Destruction, yep, destruction.
Oh, okay, what, your IDs with you?
What's that?
You have your IDs with you?
For sure.
What was, destroyed?
Photo.
Photo?
Yeah, I requested a FOIA request. This is 242110. I requested it, and it said that they don't have pictures that they took, and you could clearly see them taking pictures of me on the video. It's right here.
Can you hold up the window?
Yep. The first one, yep. And then
Okay.
the
What's your name?
my name's Tony. And you can find these videos on Crooked Cop Media and on my website as well too.
Like that?
For sure.
Okay. Hold on one second, all
I got my ID. If you want my ID, probably be better.
But,
I got my ID. You want my ID? It'd be better.
yeah, if you want to put it in there.
For sure, well. There was actually 2 other FOIA requests that I had the same information, and it was both denied as well too.
Oh, okay.
So I did it 3 times, and it said they don't have, specifically it said they don't have no records for that photo that I requested, and I could see him taking pictures of me on his phone.
Okay, I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yep.
Do you remember when they took photos of you?
It was the April 15th, right around 5 o'clock or so. And it was, I believe to be, and he worked for Metro. Well, Metro's got a contract with the city. So he's just like you. If you take a picture of me, it'd be the same thing. You know, I can request that photo from you.
Hold on 1 second for me.
Yep, not a problem.
They were in contract. Completely different from the Rockford Police Department.
Right, but they have a contract with them, so anything they do would be considered a government, you know, being in their official capacity, working for them.
Working for the bus station.
Right.
It's really insane. Every time I see these 2 morons, it never ceases to amaze me how stupid they really are. Like, I'm staring at a Coke can on my desk right now, and this thing is at least 30 IQ points above both of them combined. That's how bad it is. They are so brainwashed that I don't see either one of them ever becoming a functional member of society.
They're working for
When they took the contract with the bus station, that made them government, public servants.
Let me try digging more then, okay?
All right, thank you, buddy.
So,
All right, well, thank you. So they're gonna get an officer out here to come talk to us about this. Taking pictures, RMTD, while Metro works for RMTD, they're public. They're public. They work for us. They can't take pictures on a dime like that. Stay tuned, right, from Metro Press family.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? You come for us? You come here for us?
What's that?
You come here about us?
Possibly. What do you guys got?
I made a police report. He was talking about the guy that took video of us. And right here's where he took the video at on the website. And that's the FOIA request that I requested. 2 other FOIA requests as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the city said there's no documents for them taking pictures of me. And they're clearly on video taking pictures of us.
I'm sorry. So I got this one. What's this one?
This is his name right here. This is where it's at right here to look at the video on our website. It's on YouTube. I could write our YouTube channel down. But that was a request right here that I requested 24 to.
Okay, and Miser,
That's his name. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Mars.
Okay, so Abdullah, so how does he play a role? Just help me understand the whole. Because I can't, I want to be able to accurately help you.
Well, we were out filming on the sidewalk on the 15th of April at the bus station down there. And he just took pictures of us, and he works for RMTD, and RMTD has contracts with the city, with Metro. Metro has contract with RMTD, and they're all city government employees.
Okay.
And government employees can't take pictures without, I can request that photo.
Right.
And I'm requesting that photo, and they're telling me there's no information for me to request, but clearly he's on video taking pictures of us.
And he was a Metro officer?
He's a Metro officer.
Did you reach out to Metro at all about their stuff?
No, but I requested a FOIA, and they.
Requested it through the Rockford Transit, and because they're working for the Rockford Mass Transit at the time, so we requested it for that. So well, I'm sure Metro has their own storage, though. Is the reason why.
Well, it'd still be FOIA. I FOIA'd it through the city. It should be.
Sure,
I should be able to get their
but they had to
documents.
reach out, so I would contact.
So they reached out to them, and they said that there's no documents specifically for them.
Okay.
Photos that I got.
You guys tried to reach out to Metro. I'm just.
No, I didn't try to reach out to Metro. No, but I shouldn't have to. They should have already linked it to me because I waited 21 days. I waited a long time for this information, and they come back and tell me, no, there's no information, which clearly I could see somebody taking a photo of me. And that's where the video is at. It's at 2 minutes and 32 seconds right there, or whatever.
And what is this here?
That's different. That's totally different.
Okay,
I was come here for that as well. It was something different.
Okay, so I can, because I'm gonna do some searching.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that was something totally different.
Okay.
And then this down here is something totally different
Okay,
too.
so I just need to worry about these.
Yep, just them two.
All right,
Yeah, sorry.
What was the date on this?
It was the 15th of April.
15th of April?
Yep, 15th of April.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Like I said, I FOIA'd not just that one, 2 other FOIAs as well, similar to the same information. I wanted photos of me being taken, and they said, no, there's none available.
Okay.
And like I said, I waited 21 days and they did a search and.
Sure.
Right.
And you were on scene for both of these then?
I was on scene, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
You're part of this whole thing?
Yep, and he was as well too.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm only asking because I want to try to do some
For
searching
sure.
for you.
Cool, thank you, man. Yep.
All right, well, give me just a few minutes here and I'll
That's
see what I can find.
Not a problem.
And then we can go from there.
All right, boss. Thank you.
Give me a few minutes.
Thank you, boss. Legit. You seem cool, man.
All right,
boss.
Here's these.
Cool, thank you.
All right, so RMTD is in fact a separate entity. Okay, so you'd have to reach out to them for any of their stuff. It's completely separate from the City of Rockford Police Department. So
Right.
we wouldn't have any of that evidence on file because that's not in any kind of affiliation with us.
Yeah, that's who we requested it through.
So, yeah, you'd have to, any further questions regarding that would have to be through them because we don't have any record of that.
Yeah, that's who we requested it through.
Okay, so yeah, I'd have to say, like, my advice is give them a call back, maybe try to speak with somebody higher up there.
Right.
But as far as that, like,
Was he deleted the pictures and stuff?
Deleted it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
He
the
works
thing
when he
about
was
it,
in his
deleted government
capacity.
documents.
You know, see what I'm saying here?
That's what we're trying to do is file a police report for, I forgot the ILCS code, but
Yeah.
it's for deleting government documents. It's a class 4 felony.
sure, okay.
Yeah.
So you just want to file a police report based on the fact that,
Yeah,
For sure.
we know he deleted it.
Yep, he's on video deleting it. And I requested 3 other FOIAs with the one I gave you.
he was deleting it off body cam or he was deleting it off phone?
It was on his phone. Yep,
his
it was on his cell phone. He pulled out his cell phone and took pictures of us, and I got it on the video, and we can look at it.
Alright.
And there's nowhere to get them photos at.
All right, let me go check with,
'Cause he's-
yeah, let me go check on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. That's right. Never, ever, 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 ever forget. Because this is one of the most important lessons you will ever learn from a frauditor. Okay? It's extremely important to understand. If a frauditor goes like this, they are engaged in a First Amendment protected activity and they are to be celebrated as a hero for standing up for our freedom and our rights. But if you or me go like this, we're a cambacker, we're a Karen, we're a bootlicker, we're a tyrant, and we need to be destroyed immediately. Only frauditors are allowed to do this. Anyone else does it and they're committing a crime. But when they do it, they're freedom fighters. And I had a conversation about this subject once with Rogue Nation on street. And I brought that up. And he was like, well, that's different because they're government employees, so they can't film. Well, first of all, I've seen a million videos where you guys say the same thing, basically to random people on the street. Random person on the street pulls out their phone. They're a cambacker. They're a Karen. They're Darren. They're a bootlicker. They hate freedom because they're engaged in their First Amendment rights, which we can't have that. But my counter to that was, if your whole purpose in life is to fight for people's rights to film, then if there are policies saying they can't film you, wouldn't you be fighting against those policies because you're fighting for the right to film? Oh, well, they work. They have jobs. People who have jobs aren't allowed to do that. Only us unemployed frauditors are allowed to do it. You guys can't do it because you have jobs. So you're bootlicking Karens and Darrens and snowflakes. You're cambackers. Oh man, it's remarkable, and I love the fact. I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday because it was a different thing. But it's the same basic idea where it's like, okay, so you're going to create this whole narrative based on this idea that you're the superhero that's out there fighting for rights and freedom by doing this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyone else does it, and they're a piece of garbage. Screw them. But it's like you're telling people. They're always out there telling everybody what they can and can't do. And yet, they're supposedly fighting for freedom. Then why does everyone, from the cop to the security guard, to the secretary, to the random person walking down the street, to the people waiting in line to order a freaking hamburger at Wendy's or whatever else they audit, must follow whatever the auditor tells them to do. They must do it immediately. You must comply with the auditor's demands or you're going to be punished. So where's the freedom in that? The only people who have freedom, the only people who want freedom are the frauditors. Everyone else has to suffer and pay the consequences of engaging in their freedom. That's not allowed. Again, it's never the camera, it's the cameraman. Because when we're the ones holding the camera, we're the bad guys. But when they're holding the camera, they're heroes. So when they say, hey, you know, you guys need to delete your footage because you're committing a felony by deleting it. Or no, you can't delete the footage. You're committing a felony if you delete it because you engaged in your First Amendment right to film in public. But they'll say, and they always say this, and again, this is what I was talking about yesterday. I put in these complaints constantly, and you guys never do anything about them. Like I said, put yourself in the position of the person getting the complaint. I was taking pictures, and a cop pulled out his phone and took a picture of me. You were taking pictures, and someone else took a picture. All right, I'm reading a complaint form. So where's your complaint? That is the complaint. What is? He took a picture of me on his phone. And while you were taking a picture of him on your phone. Yeah. So what's the complaint? I don't get it. Like they don't understand why people don't take these complaints seriously. They don't understand why people don't do anything about these complaints. And my favorite ones are the traffic stop ones or even the trespass ones. I love the trespass ones are great. I mean, I try to imagine what these, I wish I could see some of these complaints and see how they're written. Okay, I got a complaint against this officer. What happened? The manager of the building asked him to leave. He didn't leave, so I trespassed him. Or if it was the complaint, it would be the manager asked me to leave. I didn't leave, so then officer so-and-so trespassed me. Okay, where's the complaint? That is the complaint. That the officer did his job? That the people who worked there didn't grab you and physically throw you out? And then you can press charges on them for assault? No, that they called the cops and had the cops remove you? And because they asked you to leave and you didn't, you therefore were trespassing? So you're admitting the crime that you committed and that's your complaint? Is that you got caught? That's it. That's what it is. That's the key. Anytime someone does something they're not supposed to do and they get in trouble for it, they have to file a complaint because they got caught. That's the problem. I get it now. I get it. You're just supposed to get away with anything and everything and no one can do anything about it. There you go. That's the world they want. I got you.
So it's more of like you guys requested the FOIA through Metro, but then they were like, "Oh, we don't have it."
We don't have it.
You guys actually were there when they took everything. And
For sure.
Yeah, and it was at the bus station.
It was at the bus on the sidewalk there at the bus station, and he pulled out his phone.
And that was also the live YouTube video that you gave me, right? That link to it, or is that the one that you said was on live video?
It's on the video. Yeah, it's not live though. It wasn't live, but yeah, it's a video. It was it's on his channel. Is where you can see it more with the timestamp that I gave you is Rockford Metro Press. is my channel. His is
you
Crooked
saw
Cop.
you saw him deleting it, or was he?
I didn't see him deleting it, but he clearly took a picture of us, and I requested, and there's no pictures that he took. It's saying, and he's clearly pull out his phone. Why do you pull out his phone to take pictures of us?
Okay.
You know.
So like, was the flash off on the camera or anything that
No.
confirmed?
He's on picture.
He was going like that.
Right.
He was like, boom.
But
But we say it's clearly on.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm asking, did you see the screen like clearly recording or taking pictures, or did you just see the back of the phone? Just that way I can ask clarifying questions, so that way I can dig into those for you.
Well, you seen it like this. He went, pulled out his phone because there was another incident going on. If you watch a video, and then he goes like this, and he's like,
It actually hurts my brain to listen to these two troglodytes talk. It really does. So one thing to keep in mind when it comes to FOIA is there are many exemptions to FOIA. And one of the biggest exemptions would be something that is going to invade protected privacy. So yes, opening a person's phone can be considered a matter of protected privacy under the Freedom of Information Act. Specifically, FOIA Exemption 6 protects information that would constitute a clearly unwarranted invasion of personal privacy, such as opening someone's personal phone to retrieve a picture. This means that personal data on a phone, such as messages, photos, and other private information, would generally be protected from disclosure. This is a private security company that is contracted to Rockford Metro Transit District. Not to mention the fact they cannot prove that he ever took a photo in the first place. It does not matter what they have on camera. All they see is him holding his phone up. They cannot prove he took a photo. Once again, all they are doing is making themselves look like the brain-dead zombies that they are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new member. Chuck is a new member. Thank you so much for joining. Here's your happiness. All right, yes, that's awesome sandwich sauce. I don't know, man. Thank you so much for joining. This is great. And I always thought, even if he did take a picture, so what? Like, why is it such a federal, case out of it? But yes, watching these guys explain. Well, he went like this. So we know he was taking a picture. Well, first of all, have you ever heard of the justice system? Because you're a constitutionalist, right? The Constitution outlines the justice system in it, or the judicial system. Due process, all that good stuff. You've heard of it? If you go to court and you say, well, I saw him hold up his phone and I have video evidence, and then you see the video and you see a guy go like this, that doesn't prove he took a picture. Now you could say, oh, I know. In a court of law, that wouldn't hold up because that isn't proof of anything. Maybe he was looking something up on Google. Maybe he was looking up your YouTube channel. Maybe he was trying to get a better look at you, and he was zooming in, and that's why he touched the screen. You don't know. You can't prove it. Proof is what matters, not allegations. Oh, I'm sorry. Frauditor watch. He knows. I forgot. It's illegal to photograph a frauditor. It's in the Constitution. See, this is the thing. We always talk about the First Amendment. And everyone knows that the First Amendment says that if you're a frauditor and you're holding a phone, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. And the fact that you're filming it means you're immune from all laws with no consequences. We all know that that's the First Amendment. But they always say that there's 5 parts to the First Amendment. That's the first part. The second part is the part that says that if you're not a frauditor, it's against the law to do the same. So, yeah, I always forget that part. Thou shalt not record me. Frauditor 316. Oh, yes. And, guys, we can't forget the 10th Amendment that says anyone could do anything they want without any consequences or following any rules as long as they're filming because the state has no right to say anything. Only the feds do, unless you disagree with them. Then they have no right to do anything, because jurisdiction only exists if you say it does. So that's all it is, you know. Hey, I robbed a bunch of places and I killed a bunch of people and I did all these, stole a bunch of cars and did all this stuff. But I told you you don't have jurisdiction, so you have to just let me do it. It's the part of the Constitution that says rights for me, but not for thee. That's right. Oh, that's funny.
He must have got a call saying to take a picture of us from somebody else on the phone, because he's off the phone, and then he goes,
and then he's like,
right,
So
clear as
was
day.
he like FaceTiming, or did you see the screen at all? Could you?
I didn't see
confirm
the
whether
screen at all. He
FaceTiming,
was a
taking
little bit away from us, and he pulls out his phone and takes a picture of us. Says, "What? Why would else would you pull out your phone? You know, to go like
He
that
was
to
clear-
somebody."
he was clear- If you watch it, yeah, he was. You could clearly blatantly tell he was taking a picture.
Right.
Okay, so there's no chance, because you said he was on the phone. There's no chance to sit down and FaceTime somebody.
No.
Or like
No.
maybe he was
No,
on his phone or trying to
it
get
was
us out
more
of there.
like it would have been pointing at his chest. Okay.
Right. Like, he angled it like taking a picture, like,
But
you
not
know,
at any time you guys saw that screen or the pictures.
we didn't see the screen at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
All right. Sounds good. Give me just a few minutes.
thank you, boss. Yep. So you try to twist your words up and tangle things up when that's what happened is what happened. They deleted a picture and they know they deleted the picture. We didn't know if we didn't see the screen, correct? When somebody's taking a picture, they're taking a picture. So stay tuned, right, for Metro Press.
So we'll get you guys that report documented here.
Cool, man,
So
cool.
we can just grab your names and the dates,
For
times
sure.
again.
For sure.
We'll
My
get,
name's,
get everything formal essentially.
For sure.
And we'll document it.
my name's Tony. Like I said, we went to court for all this, and the judge even said that's all public document. The whole building is, you know, period. You know, so we were even filming inside that building. And they tried to make us take our videos down, you know what I'm talking about, off the internet.
Right.
And we told the judge, you know, this is treason, you know, you can't make us take our videos down. And the judge said, you know, I'm not gonna make you guys take your videos down. This is cool, you know, everything's good here, you know, I can't make it. So like I said, I filed a request for this FOIA for this guy. You clearly see him in video taking pictures of us. Probably not just numerous times over, you know?
Mark, is this address current for you?
Yes.
So that'll be, you know, the
Wait, so
PlayStation.
wait, it was 4:15?
Yeah.
415.
Yep, 450. Yep. We actually, I'm coming here to open up a police report. Backup is on that page. It's right here.
Tony, what's a good phone number for you, bud?
779.
Here's that back for you.
Thank you, boss. And like right here, this is the other case I want to open up with the Metro guy that attacked me.
Oh, so
Right.
is this
This is a Metro case that I want to open back up with a different Metro officer.
okay.
That was his buddy. He put his hands on me and I filed a battery report.
Okay, so I'll tie the two together.
Yeah, you can tie the two together. That'd be fine.
Okay, do you know what this is here? No.
That's a P, COP 819.
Okay, that wouldn't be one of our case numbers, so are you sure? Because it would be like zeros. It could be.
That was what they gave me for the battery. I got it. I know. I got the little
Do you
blue
remember
card.
which?
I think it's in my truck. So the little blue card.
It's in your. Is it here?
Yeah.
Can we go out?
I can go grab it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can go
'cause
try.
like words in front of numbers.
Right.
So, that's the only reason I'm asking. So, so I just want to clarify. I'll try to search that.
Right.
It's not in our system because
Huh.
ours are all numbers.
Okay.
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 And then this time 233 to 236. That was something
Same
different,
thing
right?
written right here too. You know, that's what they gave me when I called the
Okay.
Davis. I've talked to Davis about this and everything. You know,
Okay. I'll write,
he
like I
looked
said,
it up or whatever.
I'll write it down and reference it.
They didn't really give me a reason why they didn't want to charge that dude with a battery. You know, they did not give me a reason.
They have been given a reason. They just don't have the brain capacity to understand it. The officer was for a reason. These two morons have multiple restraining orders from people inside of RMTD for a reason. They are banned from that bus station for life for a reason. This wasn't just about two idiots wandering around with a camera. This was about the bus station receiving bomb threats and physical threats after the incident. And if any of you have read any of the comments that these two pepper the internet with, we've seen the greasy one go off the handle multiple times threatening people. So is it really that far of a stretch to imagine that that kind of stuff was going on towards the bus station and towards those employees? I didn't think so. It's not going to matter in the end, because while they continue this kind of crap, they are eventually going to break the rules of the restraining order, and then they are going to face criminal charges. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right. Round of applause for the Lucid Dream. Woo. I'll tell you what, man. Oh, man, I got pizza time. Oh, it's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. Doesn't matter what toppings you put on it, because it's pizza time. Yeah, it's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. All right. Society Red's in the house. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I did that, though, ladies and gentlemen, because for those of you who've been here from the beginning, I woke up this morning, went on the air, and just got hit with an insane allergy attack. So I picked a little bit of a longer video so I could go take some medicine, and try to get myself cleared up a little bit. And I'm already feeling 99.9% better. Oh, whew, I'm glad I did that. Anyway, yes. Welcome to the show. Don't you know? Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hurrow. These guys, all of these guys, crap hammer sandwich sauce. I'll tell you what. We've talked so many times about this, but what's cool is, and maybe it's because of Lucid Dream, I don't know, but the video we just watched, if you go to their channel, the Frauditors channel, and look at the comments, so many of them are like, this is dumb. You guys are wasting your time. You're wasting resources. What's wrong with you idiots? It's like the comment section is pretty much them getting completely blasted. I love it. Yeah. Good stuff. These guys are going to FAFO. I always say, maybe I should put out a t-shirt. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to say something and then put a 1 in the chat if you think this would be a good t-shirt idea. For trespassing specifically, it would be GTFO or FAFO. Yeah. That's the idea, man. What do you guys think? Is that a cool idea for a t-shirt, or is it stupid, or is it nothing? All right. Parson put a 0. That's right. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're all about here at the Hezokuai Show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. What do we want to check out next? How about, you know what? I was looking at this. I thought this was interesting. So I'm going to show it. We haven't done a John Legato video in a minute, and he's got one. Auditor illegally wears enforcement agent uniform. We always talk about these guys, pretending to be something they're not, and it's one thing for them to pretend to be a journalist when they're not. And again, what's the excuse from them going to be? They hear me say that, they're going to say, oh, what, we have to work for CNN or Fox or something to be considered a journalist? No, but at the very least, you have to engage in journalism. Walking into a random building and you don't even know what the building is, and then just bothering all the people that you see and finding people that don't want to be filmed and intentionally filming them because they don't want to be filmed. That's not called journalism. That's called being an asshat. Ladies and gentlemen, John Legato.
Yeah, age time right there.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Give me your name and badge number. Get back. Stop that music. I'm in a public place. I can film whatever I can see. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime.
I'd like to welcome you to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato.
All right. And then we enter you now.
This is a particularly disturbing video on so many ways. Kern County Transparency has the camera and he's pointing it at his filming partner there. And you may have noticed that his Kevlar vest claims he is a bail enforcement agent. Enforcement agent.
Hey, question. Where's the recreation center?
The two auditors just walked in the doors below this sign announcing Montebello Regional Library, County of Los Angeles. It definitely is not the recreation center.
Hey, question. Where's the recreation center?
The what?
The recreation center?
Recreation? We don't have that. We have, I think that's the city hall down there.
Because they pointed this way.
Who did?
The sign's over there.
No. It's down. You see where there's the black doors? That's a city hall.
Yeah, but there was a sign that said recreation center.
It used to be back there, but I think they moved it from back there. It's over there.
So it's not here anymore?
It's never been in here. It used to be across the street by the park.
I can believe it. So it's not there anymore.
There's a building there, but I don't believe there's anybody in there. I believe that they're at the city hall.
Okay, we'll check. We're just gonna cross. Bye-bye.
And be taping. Be taping it. You have to have phone.
I do.
You don't, not with the county.
I do.
Let me see it.
I do with the state and the government.
But not the county.
I do.
I'm sorry, you have to go.
No, it's called the First Amendment.
It's called following the rules.
No, it's called the First Amendment.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Please leave.
No.
Okay, I'll call.
Guess we're gonna have to stay here.
The auditor said they're going to wait for the police. But what is a library? For purposes of First Amendment analysis, the public library is a designated, limited public forum. Now it's open to the public for access to information.
The important thing to remember in things like limited designated public forums like the public library, the public library is only obligated to allow those speech activities that are consistent with its mission.
So what's the mission of a library? It's very simple. It's to provide access to information.
Library as an institution doesn't need to allow any other speech activities that are inconsistent with that mission unless it decides to do so deliberately. And certainly this has implications for library policies addressing user behavior and access to the library.
So libraries can legally prohibit filming because it violates users' privacy.
Please leave.
No.
Okay, I'll call.
Guess we're gonna have to stay here. And laws. I don't know. This is not North Korea. This is America.
It is, but it is also freedom where people don't have to get photographed if they don't want to.
No, we're allowed to. We're actually leaving, but now since you're gonna call, we're gonna stay here and wait for the police to come and educate you. Yep.
Real quick, I want to mention this too. By the way, I got pizza all over the place this morning. It might be the weather outside. It might just be. I always do. What the heck? So the last couple days, I've been spending a lot of time in the library, and it's because yesterday, I had court yesterday. It was a thing with my ex and the kids and the custody and all that stuff. Whatever, it's all good, nothing bad or anything. It just, the state technically wanted legally us to have everything nice and on paper and blah blah blah. Whatever. It was all technical formality stuff. But in the process, I was getting all my paperwork together, and I was at the library doing that. I was using their computers because you print it out, and I don't have a printer here. So I have my personal private information open on my screen so that I had to get on it and get it and open it so that I could print it out. If a frauditor was there filming that screen, he's going to yell and scream and hoop and holler about his rights because I don't want him posting my bank account number, my social security number, my address, and all that other stuff on the internet for the globe to see. Really? I'm the one in the wrong because I don't want that to happen? And what would happen if somebody did that to them? You doxed me! You horrible, evil, rotten, no good scumbags! I'm going to sue you! But if they do it, it's not doxing. It's their First Amendment right. It's not their fault that your personal private information just happened to be on their camera when they were filming your personal private information with their camera. I like that. Remember, guys, it's never their fault that your personal private information was picked up by their camera when they just happened to be filming your personal private information with their camera. It's not their fault. It's your fault for not hiding your information. If you're trying to do something important and a First Amendment auditor walks in, you have to stop what you're doing, close your screen, and hide all your information and just sit there like an idiot. Because that's more freedom. That's a more free society. One where the second someone walks in the door with the camera, you have to hide everything and just, you're not allowed to move, you're not allowed to talk, you're not allowed to pull out your camera. You're only allowed to just sit there and follow whatever demands the frauditor gives you until he leaves. The only way you can actually do good in an audit, the only other thing you're allowed to do when a frauditor walks in the door, and in fact, they encourage this, and it's the only way to guarantee you're going to pass the audit, is to go up to the frauditor and say, dude, I'm subscribed to your channel. I love your work. You're great. Then you pass the audit, and you're a good guy.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth for school. Can you, Chris, or I can come out, please?
Personal purposes.
Huh?
Personal purposes.
Right here. I'd appreciate it if you guys stop filming.
No.
And I appreciate it if you leave.
I'm actually allowed to be here, man.
You don't want more than allowed to.
Yes.
But I'm asking nicely not to be filming because
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna comply to
other people's rights.
and
Privacy rights.
Nope.
I don't want my picture on YouTube. I don't want anybody else's picture on YouTube.
Well, now you're gonna be on YouTube. That's a problem. You're gonna be on YouTube.
That's right. And I asked you not to do it, and you did.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But that's how it works.
So that you're breaking my rights as long and you're
You don't have no
I'm
rights.
breaking yours. So
You don't have rights. Right?
oh, then I'm in Korea now. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have rights of privacy in public.
Sure.
This is the chicken egg story. It goes again and again with auditors. The auditors claim that any public building gives them the right to film anybody in that public building, but the Supreme Court has clearly limited access to certain buildings, and this library is a designated public forum.
Can you please elaborate on what a First Amendment audit is?
Okay. First Amendment audits are a social media phenomenon. Individuals claiming to be citizen journalists or, just citizens who want to enforce the First Amendment try to film in public spaces. But they've started to attack institutions that really aren't engaged in kind of activity. They've gone into welfare offices. They've gone into city halls, into private offices, and they've come into public libraries. And public libraries, because you're this blend of public and private space, means that they can come in and film in public spaces, but you can have reasonable time, place, and manner rules in place to prevent the harassment of staff, prevent the harassment of library users, and prevent the invasion of privacy of library users. And so some of the same suggestions I made around meeting rooms, there are rules there are similar policies you can about the film library. Like you can't film you can't film somebody without their permission. That you can't follow someone around and try to film without talking to the library director first and getting the library director's permission.
Well, bottom line, my supervisors just told me that you may film, but you must get permission from the people.
No, ma'am, I don't.
If this guy was a legitimate bail bond agent, he is not currently acting as such and could be arrested. And to emphasize the power issue, notice the handcuffs hanging out the back pocket. Give me a break here.
Where's my back?
A break here.
And by the way, in case anyone hasn't realized it yet, this frauditor wearing this jacket that says he's a bail enforcement agent with a pair of handcuffs hanging out of his pocket is Silence Boy. It's freaking Silence Boy, ladies and gentlemen. Are you for real? At this point, I mean, he has been absolutely not even trying to pretend he was a journalist for a long time now. But this has got to be a crime. It's got to be. I mean, how could you? Well, he said he could get arrested. What the? What? Uncle Artie, don't make me come to the bar and, oh boy, I don't want to tell you. You'll see. Oh. You thought what I did to the jukebox was bad. Holy crap. I would say that I'd do something to your drinks, but you already do that yourself, so I'd have to do something else. Anyway, let's check out the end of the video.
Hanging out the back pocket. Give me a break here.
Where's my back? Roberta was enojada. So it was supposed to be a cross here. Oh, it's over there. They actually have it. I think it's still open. All right, Casey Cameron, but man, they were pissed. Oh, this is it. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. So let's try to unpack this. They knew they were entering a library. There's no doubt about that. They also knew that the bail bond costume was a scam. But was this idiot a licensed bail bond enforcement agent?
What does your t-shirt say on the other side? Bail something.
Yeah. We put people under citizens arrest when they
Citizens arrest.
Yes. When they get hostile and they try to hit us, we just put them on the ground, taste some pepper spray, and I'm just joking. It's just privacy. There's some people they get upset for what we do and they try to assault us, batter us. A week ago, I had my hand smashed with a window by a clerk. So we had to put him under citizens arrest. Yeah, so that happens sometimes, but.
So they just admitted that he's not a bail enforcement agent. And these two idiots have actually tried to place people under citizen's arrest. To wrap this up, the police never showed, but these two pretenders should have been arrested. Now that's my take on it. What's yours? The John Legato Show is being brought to you from just outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like the show, please subscribe and like and pass the word. Semper Fidelis.
All right. Now, Lardy makes a great point. And this is kind of what I always say when it comes to Silence Boy and Casey Camera Boy. Like, first of all, First Amendment audits in general are a ridiculous notion, right? And by the way, as in case you guys haven't told, like I said earlier with the weather, my pizza's getting insanely bad. The weather's getting worse outside, so I'm assuming the two are related. And, you know, I am working today and everything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk for a couple more minutes and we'll do the cupcake dance. And then I think we'll wrap there. But in the meantime, so what happened with this? With these two and with this comment that Uncle Artie just made about how they're not even doing a real audit. That's the thing. That's the thing. How bad are Casey Camera Boy and Silence Boy, specifically those two? There are a couple others, but those two in particular, how bad are they that we don't even, like, what First Amendment auditors do, what frauditors do isn't even, like, cool as it is. But these guys make it look like that, like, they're not even taking that seriously. Like, it's bad enough that these scumbags are out there doing what they're doing, but these guys, they're using that as an excuse to just play their stupid games. Silence Boy, and I made video on it in my channel over a year ago. Silence Boy and Casey Camera Boy both have flat out said they do it for the money. And they don't care about any of the gobbledygook that they spout during their videos. They're just trying to get paid. Silence Boy loves going into the Korean neighborhoods and calling them, what does he call them, sushi people or whatever. Someone comes up to him and they're Korean or something and they say, hello, you know, why are you filming my business? And he goes, go away, sushi. I don't want to hear your mouth, sushi. These are our heroes, our freedom fighters. These are scumbags. Pieces of crap that can't get a real job, so they do this for a living. Bungholes, sandwich-eating punks. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an update from the Comedy Bob. Let's go.
The garden the other day, and astonishingly, I found a chest full of gold. I rushed to go tell the wife, and then suddenly remembered why I was digging the hole. I was digging in the garden the other day, and astonishingly, I found a chest full of gold. I rushed to go tell the wife, and then suddenly remembered why I was digging the hole.
The Comedy Bob, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Keebler's here. What's up? Sorry I'm late. I was off chilling with a movie. Already let Kat know I tried to email her about the music show if she still wants to be a part of it. All right. Well, great to see you, Keebler, as always. Good to have you here. That's not Silence Boy. He was ordered by a judge to stop harassing people with his camera. That was absolutely Silence Boy. Just because the judge told him not to do it doesn't mean he stopped. Or that's an older video. Let me go to Silence Boy's channel right now and see. But yeah, that absolutely was Silence Boy. It was Silence Boy and KC Camera Boy. And that video obviously was from KC's channel. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just using his friendship with KC Camera Boy to just do things on his channel instead of on his own if he's been ordered not to do things on his channel. Let's see. Silence Boy is still active. He just put up a video 17 hours ago. This is the most recent KC Camera Boy video. I mean, Silence Boy video. So he's still out there doing it. Maybe the judge told him not to, but he doesn't care. He's still doing it. They're two idiots. Yep, they're definitely dumb. No real 1A auditor even acknowledges them. That's the thing. Again, they're obviously blatantly have said out loud they do it for money. Casey Camera Boy has been making the rounds of auditing with other people, though. He's a mentor for Impact Media and Lizard Media and all those guys. I did a video on them where they went into a post office and stood there all day harassing people, pepper spraying people. The cops got called on them on 4 separate occasions. So by the end of the video, the cops are just like, they're coming back and they're like, oh, it's you guys again. All right, what happened this time? You know, and the next day, they go back to the same post office, but this time they bring Casey Camera Boy with them. And Casey Camera Boy's, going around screaming at everybody. The most recent video I just did was Casey Camera Boy teaming up with Mr. Ghost doing fraudits. That whole California crew, Casey Camera Boy, is like their patron saint of stupidity. And they just follow his lead no matter where he goes. It's like, oh, you're the one that walks right up to people and just blatantly you'll just walk up to someone and say, hey, you're a stupid, dumb CUNTASSHOLE piece of crap garbage. Not I hate your guts and go to hell and burn and die, you piece of... And you're supposed to just sit there and smile and nod and go, oh, thank you for being mean to me, sir, because you have a camera. So that means that I should just sit here and smile and take it and not feel any kind of way about it. Yes, thank you. Lizard needs to be arrested. Yeah, those guys are horrible. Lizard Media, that's the Impact Media crew. But Lizard Media is the worst one. He's the one that literally bludgeoned a dude bloody with his tripod. And he pepper sprays. Like, he's real quick on the pepper spray. He's quicker than Gutterman's kid with the pepper spray. Bad people. And their fans celebrate their behavior. That's the craziest thing, you know? Like, if somebody would have told me 5 years ago that, someday in the future, it's going to become a fad. It's going to become a thing. People are going to make money, lots of money, some of them. People are going to be able to make a living by treating other people like dirt, but filming themselves doing it and then posting the video. If you would have told me that 5 years ago, I would have said, no. If somebody was acting like that and filmed themselves doing it and then posted the footage, their lives would be ruined. Everyone would be like, look at this jerk out here doing this. And he's posted the video of himself doing it? This guy's got to be an idiot. Why would anybody want to watch that? Why would anybody want to pay money to watch that? I wouldn't believe it for a second. Now I'm in it. I see it every day. It's what I do. Is talk about, look at these idiots. Like, this is unacceptable behavior. This is when you live in a society and you're a human being dealing with other human beings, there are certain things that you should do just because they're the right thing to do. And that's the problem with all of these guys, is they always double down on the letter of the law. Well, you should realize, if you have a brain, that the reason why there are no laws regarding these types of behaviors is because there didn't have to be. Because people didn't act like that. Again, I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just saying a fact. When I was a kid growing up, if somebody acted like that, somebody'd check them and they'd stop. And if they didn't, there'd always be that one dude in the neighborhood that every time you saw him out somewhere, he had a black eye or a fat lip or something, because he was getting his butt kicked every day. Because he was a neighborhood asshat and everyone was always checking him whenever he opened his mouth. But now, because these guys are hiding behind the cameras, and if you check them, then they're going to have you arrested for assault. They're going to take away your freedom by having you thrown in jail for taking their bait. It's like they didn't have to make laws telling you not to behave antisocial. Because one, I mean, you really can't do that without getting into tyranny. But again, that's another reason why I cannot support what these guys do. Because they don't even realize it, but they're ultimately encouraging tyranny. They're going out there doing this stuff, and the more it grows and the more people do it, the more people are going to support laws that go against them to stop them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cupcake happy dance. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. And once again, a quick reminder for everyone, if anyone didn't hear, I got an email from Cupcake the other day, and Maggie apparently is feeling much better now. And there's a good possibility that we will see her return sooner rather than later. I can't wait. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. I'm so happy she's feeling better. God bless her. God bless everyone. And especially, again, anyone, all of my thoughts and prayers with anyone who's going through any kind of, mental, physical, emotional, any kind of problems right now. All of our thoughts and prayers are always with you. And even if you're not, just, blessings in general. I love you guys. You make my morning so much fun. I love starting my days with you. I really do. And, oh boy. Woo and who. Woo hoo doo 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 doo. Woo hoo doo doo. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I got to go to work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pretty much wrap it up here. Plus, my internet is being a BTI DLM and not good. Jason Gutterman. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me every morning. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ding dong, ding dang, nabbit. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
I love it when people ask me, like, oh, are you free tonight? No, I'm tired, I'm old, back hurts, asthmatic, leave me alone.